Today we would be covering basic commands for Dockers. For that we would be using one Linux machine on which we have installed Dockers. So you can install Dockers from the URL if you see in here. So there's a basic command that you want to run. You can use a script on docs.docker.com. If you see in here, you can run this script directly onto this link. So let's get started. So we would be covering the following commands in this section, in this particular video. So let's get started. Now the first command is to check the version of Dockers that we installed. Docker space version. It will give you the version of the Dockers. If you see in here, this is the Docker version that you could see. It's a community edition, it's not a paid edition, it's a community free version, the engine that we are using. Now let's see how many Docker containers are running on the server. So there is none running. So this is a command to check the running containers. If we need to look at the containers which have exited, we could see that. So we ran one container nginx and it was destroyed 10 minutes ago. So we will try to run a container by pulling an image from Docker Hub. So there are two ways you could do. We used the docker nginx command. Okay, docker run nginx. So we will be seeing now it will run and it's gonna be killed. So it's running in an interactive mode. We'll kill it. So docker ps. So it's not there, but if you run the command ps-a, it will show that this particular Docker container ran 10 seconds ago. Now when we ran this command docker run nginx, we were stuck onto the prompt and we have to kill it by pressing Ctrl C. So this is when the container is attached to the system. If we need to run in a detach mode, we can use the -d switch. But let's take it into another way. We would be running a tag method. Okay, so if you see this command docker run --name, here we give the name of the container. Now the names which are being picked up here, they are by default from the Docker Hub, from when the image is pulled from Docker Hub. So whosoever has created this image, that names come in here. So docker run --name, then the name of the container, then I is for interactive, T is for terminal, and then you use the container image to be run from. This is picked up from the Docker Hub repository, and this is the tag. When you specify the version, you can check the version on the Docker hub.docker.com. So let's run this command. So it will be pulling the package. So if you see in here, it wasn't able to find the image locally, so it pulled it from the library nginx. This is a public library on hub.docker.com. So it's running in the interactive, so we have to again kill this. So it has downloaded your image and it ran. Now it's killed. So if we go in here, so these are the containers that exited 14 seconds ago. So whenever we are when running the image, it pulls the image and puts it into the repository locally. You see in here, so these are the images which were downloaded so far, and they are present on the server itself, that is on the Docker host itself. So these are basically the command. Now what we're gonna be doing is we would be running the Docker in the say detached mode. So we will just run this docker run -d and Nginx. So here we are out of the prompt and it gave the Docker ID. Now if I say docker ps, it's gonna say that the particular container is running. So it's Nginx. In the similar way, we can run -d redis. Sorry, d. So if we now see docker ps, it says two running containers. If I say docker ps -a, it will give me the list of all the containers. Now I can stop the containers which have exited. Okay. Now how I can do that? So I will do docker stop. Then I will use the GUIDs, the container IDs of the systems of the containers. Suppose I can just give first four letters. If I say it's been stopped. Now if I run in docker ps -a, so it's actually it was already in the stop state. So if I need to kill it or remove it, there is a docker, or if I need to stop the container, say the running one, which is this one. Either I can use this or I can use this name. So I will use this. So it stopped. Okay. If I run in here, it stopped. It says it exited. Now I'll also stop the other container. Before I do that, let's take an example of removing the container or which has exited. Docker rm, I will use this Nginx, this one, which exited the Redis one. So if I do this, so now I don't see that particular container. It has exited. Similarly, I can check the images, which are the images which are present on the Docker host. So it will give me this. So if I have to remove the image, then I would use docker remove rmi and the image name. Now make sure that whenever you are running the image, that particular pod shouldn't be present. Okay, so I will remove nginx :1.14 -alpine. Just a sec. Just give me a moment. So now let's see this particular command docker rmi nginx. So we will run this. So it has deleted the nginx image. So if I say docker images, it will give me this. So thank you guys for watching the video. In the next video, I will coming up with few more advanced Docker stuff, including the Docker file. Thank you.